Okay, I wonder if this is going to be okay. Okay. Hello, guys. I am back. And, well, here we are again, playing Mario. Nice, quiet little... Just going to turn on the light here. There we go. Now, there we go. Scale the mountain. Really? Ah, great. Right off the bat. I wonder if when Nintendo really thinks about all these pre-comps and decomps. I'm very surprised that I have not seen any sort of cease and desist. Oh, jeez. Let's try to do the easy stuff first and then figure out what to do next. Whoa. Oh, great. Oh, come on. Really? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna try that again. I didn't know the monkey was gonna get my the hat. Damn. Homebrew. This. You know, I was wondering about like was everything. Probably stream for an hour. Because I always wondered about that. That would always annoy me. I wonder if I can even fight the monkey. This is the one thing that puts me on edge here a little bit is whether this thing loads or not. Like, I'll be honest, I have been a little weary of my USB GD-ROM recently. It hasn't been loading certain games. And I'm starting to wonder if it's because I don't know if it's the USB drive or it's the actual unit itself. So I've been a little weary recently. And of course it gets stuck. Man, I should have just let the monkey take my hat. Okay, hold on. It's gotta work. It's gotta work, right? Usually does it quickly. The last thing I want is for this thing to die on me, but man. I'm a little worried because my Dreamcast has been giving me problems recently. I was trying to play a DOA earlier and I had trouble loading that. And then then I tried to play some other homebrew and that didn't want to load either. How do I, come on. Okay. Oh, you know what? Hold on, let me just leave it turned off for a while. And I'll try that one more time. Sometimes it's a little finicky. I have been thinking about a new ODE, a GDMU, or a Terra Onion thing. Because I've had this I had the USB G to ROM for like the longest time. See, if we could get that, it gets up to that point. So that sometimes this part here loads for maybe 30 seconds and then it'll work. Oh, there we go. And that's a good sign. Yes. And, all right, we're going to try that again. All these technical difficulties. I should have just let the monkey take my hat. Or Mario's hat. Me and my wife, she wanted to get a little into cosplay, right? And she has like this denim overall dress and like gloves and and a a red hat, right? And she thought like it would be neat, like to go like that with to go cosplay as like a girl Mario. And I thought that was neat. And then she's like looking at me a little bit. Do you want to go as Peach? Prince Peach? Like, no, thank you. Oh, she looked a little disappointed. I might have to, what is this thing? Whoa. Alright. Okay. Let's get to the top of the mountain. Oh. Really? What's over here? I don't know. I'm a little too old to be cosplaying and stuff. I wonder if I could make that. You gotta have pretty good timing when it comes to these long jumps. Like, you see how the camera slowly turns around? That is one of the annoying things. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, come on. Well, let's see. Really? Shy guy? Really a shy guy's doing this to me? Oh, man. Alright, come on. Now the question is, how do I get even higher? Alright, oh, I see a log there. Oh, no. Ah. No. Ah, great. Okay, well, at least I know there's a log there. Oh, it's a pit of death. You know, this is the farthest I've ever been in this game. Like, I've played this game multiple times. On the 64. Whoa. No. There we go. Whew. I played this game multiple times on a 64, but I never really got far because, you know, getting the cartridge to work sometimes was a pain in the butt. And then like I would try to play something else. And then when I tried to put the Nintendo 64 cartridge in, it just wouldn't work. Oh, I just ran into that one, didn't I? Whoa. Very unpredictable, aren't they? There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, cool. Now then, let's see. I gotta jump over there. Hold on, is this mountain? That doesn't look anything special. I thought it was the shape of something. Really? I see. It would be perfect. Oh, there's 2 stars. How do I get to that one? I'm gonna have to ring comp Jet Force Gemini. If I were to put my favorite Nintendo 64 games, Perfect Dark would be on the top, followed by Jet Force Gemini, GoldenEye, Killer Instinct Gold, and WCW NWO Revenge. Yeah, that's my favorite Nintendo 64 games. And you're probably wondering, why isn't Mario there? Well, I don't like Mario all that much. I don't know what to tell you. I'll really just get in there. Is there anything over here? I bet there is. Oh no, it's just... Yeah, there's a free man. Oh man, just get over here. Yeah, I don't think I can make it. It's probably like a cap or something. And try again. I should be able to get it right. No, I can't make it. I can't make it, guys. Oh, wow. Well, what a terrible state I'm in. Yeah, I probably need to, I need to figure something out. Oh, that's so unfair, man. You know what? I saw something down here. Hold on. Oh, yes, death. That's all I saw. I see something. Is that like some sort of ledge I could jump to? Come on, let's see. Let me see. Aw, I was just trying to like lean off of it. I didn't. To do all sorts of experimentation to get this thing to work. Can you just imagine? I can only imagine being a kid. Because I was already a teenager when this game came out. But can you imagine you're a kid and this is your first experience in video games? Like there was nothing but 3D, you know? Ah. Alright, couldn't make that kind of jump. I'm just trying to figure something out. Oh, no. I'm doing terrible, guys. I'm doing terrible. I'm not proud of myself right now. Let me get this thing so I could have a fighting chance at least. Okay. So, oh, I can't do anything there though. At least not yet. Oh. I wonder if this is like a purposely super hard level. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh. Oh, wow. Today's not my day, guys. I'm sorry. I wonder if Nintendo ever considered like bringing this game out again, but like on a GameCube. I know that there was some thoughts about making a DD64 version, but I'm not. Really? I can't grab all the vines. I know that they were planning a DD64 version of this game. I forget where I either heard it or read it somewhere. But it was one of those things that that was somewhat known. And it looks like Miyamoto probably wanted to do a lot more. He probably wanted to do a lot more than he was able to. Damn. Okay. Oh. Oh. Damn, that sucks. Really? Okay, hold on. Give it to me. Like, Luigi was more or less absent for like a long time. Oh. I guess I couldn't do anything with it. Oh snap. Oh snap. Oh, get out, get out, get out, get it, go away, go away, go away, go away, go away. Whew. Oh, of course, those don't respawn again. Get some of these. What's in here? Where am I? Oh no! Ah, that sucks so bad. I found a hidden thing. Come on, get in there. Oh wait. Okay. Okay, okay. No, no shortcuts. Oh, great. I like it that they make you can start there again. All right, there you go. Over there. Over there. Over there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Please let there be a... The one thing I've always appreciated about Mario games over Sonic games is that is the amount of hidden paths and secrets that you could explore. No joke, it was one of those things where it is one of those things where if you put in the effort and looked around, you could find other ways of beating the level. And there was some of that was in Sonic as well. Like, I'm not gonna say there was nothing like that. Like in Sonic 3 and Knuckles, there was a little more. You could do a little bit more exploration and find things. Now, what's with the monkey? Oh. Oh. Let's see. All right, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Wow, it's a miracle that I didn't get a hit. Okay. Oh, wait. Did I hit it out of the cave? Or out of the cage? I don't know. Oh man. What'd I do to this thing? Do I have to bring the monkey to it? I think I have to bring the monkey to it. Hold on. Really? Okay, well, I am confused. I am. Well, I guess that's another way. Yeesh. Oh, ow. I am very. If anyone knows how to. Alright. How will I go about getting that? I wonder if I need a cannon for that. Alright. I was trying to. I wonder if I could throw them over there. Oh, no, no. Oh. Alright, I'll go for these. Nope. Oh. Damn. You know, I really do. Mr. the Monkey Cage. Oh, again. Oh, come on! That is very unfair. Very unfair. I'm thinking if they could have, if they would like redone a when did this come out? 96. If they would have done like a 5-year Mario 64 anniversary. Oh, come on. Let me jump. On the GameCube, I think it could have been pretty successful. And it would have looked a lot like this. And I wouldn't have changed anything. I would have left it as is. This is a pretty decent game. Oh. Oh, well. Okay, okay, come on. You go there. You go there, you go there. No! Oh my god. It's the fact that he doesn't turn around. That's what's frustrating. Oh. Oh. Where do you think you're going? Come on. Oh my god. Forget about the monkey cage. Let me get those red coins. I got up to the monkey cage. I don't know what to do. There we go. Now we go up here. Really? Well, let's see. Oh. Oh, really? Oh, great. I'm gonna get this thing. All right, good. Let's see. Oh, come on. Oh. Okay. Up here, up here. There we go. There we go. Oh no, really? On top of the mushroom? How do I even... I guess I could just like hop down? I wonder if I can make it from there. I don't care. I got it. I got it. All right, good. That was not easy. We're Mystery of the Monkey Cage. I wonder if this thing could tell me anything. There's like 3 more stars in this level, which is pretty frustrating because I don't know how to get to any of them. Well, the one down there, I need to get a some bomb guy to open it up. Yeah. Oh. Wait. Oh! Yeah, look at that. My Mario skills have definitely leveled up. Look at that. Oh, wow. Blast to the Lonely Mushroom. Well, it wasn't much of a blast, but I definitely made it. Wow. That, I think I was impressed. I was impressed. I can't believe I managed to pull it off. You know, I looked at the angle. I was like, you know what? Let me just give it a shot. See if it takes me anywhere. And that took me down to death. I wonder what things. I gotta assume they wanted to make this game as close to like a 2D Mario as possible, like with power-ups and stuff. But I'm starting to understand, like, how would a fire flower work in this space? Like, what could it be used for? Right? The Metal Mario thing makes them heavier and can walk underwater, which I guess I can understand that part of it. Oh. But how? And I guess the wings kind of like. Oh, oh, oh! Wow, that was so unfair. All right, let me get the free man or 1UP. Man, I miss 1UP.com. Okay. Oh, yeah.
Oh no, emulated?
No, it's decompiled.
What is that on the phone?
No, it's on the Dreamcast. Yeah, look, it's the Sega Dreamcast.
No, what is this? What?
Oh, I'm using that as a chat box.
Oh, got it. Oh, there's people watching it?
2.
Can they hear you talking?
Yeah. Yeah, people prefer to see this than the Final Fantasy, so you know.
Well, I mean, it doesn't look as blurry as the original.
Nah, they did away with all that. They got this Star Fox and Doom 64, and they're working on some guys working on Ocarina of Time. So yeah, they figured a way how to like break the code apart and then rebuild it for other systems.
Will those balls follow you or just random?
They're random. best thing you could do is just stay to the side and then just let them fall.
It looks better on the phone than it does on the monitor.
Well, it's all pixelated on the monitor. It's a HDMI. I got an HDMI mod on this. That's why it's like that. Oh.
Did you ever beat this game?
Nope. Well, this is the first time I actually play seriously. I've never... Like, the cartridge was... I found it for like $15. No one really... There's like hundreds of these around. Or, I mean, millions of these, I guess.
The first Nintendo system I bought was a DS. Really wasn't into Nintendo.
Oh, well, you were the arcade guy, right? You like the reason you got a Master System, you said, was because you liked the Sega arcade games, right?
Yeah, but you kind of just stuck with whatever you bought, especially if you don't have a job and your parents don't buy you whatever you want. So you choose one system. That's the one you're gonna stick with. But yeah, I mean, you saw like Shinobi in the arcade, and you thought you were getting that. I want to say, like in the ads on the magazines, I want to say they tricked you by showing you the arcade screenshots, the screens, and then when you bought the system, you noticed that it was not. You know, there's also like put games in that never came out, like Rambo. Well, these didn't come out here, but there was like, remember there was a picture like of Rambo. Like that game never came out over here. I never seen it.
For what?
For the Master System. No, for the Genesis.
It came out for the Genesis.
Did it?
Yeah, it was a top down, and there was and the boss fights were like you even brought it one time. You borrowed it from someone. Yeah, it was a top down shooter. The bosses were actually like tanks and hind.
No. I wasn't talking about that one. There was another one that it looked different. It wasn't. It looked almost like Commando. It wasn't like the one that looked. I think Rambo was like a copy of Ikari Warriors.
Huh. Oh, that game then.
Yeah, it was that one. That's the one I bought. I had that one. And like the bullets were the size of snowballs.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They're really like shifty. I think they're trying to sell you things that they'll show you like ads of games in the arcade. Like, another one was like Afterburner. They would show you like screenshots of the arcade.
Oh man.
I remember the first system I bought. Well, they bought me was the Atari. Atari was like already way past its prime.
Well, was this like in the 80s?
Yeah, it had to be like late 80s. No, it had to be. It was in the 80s. It was in the 80s. And I think my uncle, like, he was into like Atari because that's what they had in Mexico. So, but Nintendo had already launched. I think it was that. We went to the swap meet. That's where we got the Atari. But Nintendo was already out, and I didn't know about fucking systems and games. And I was like, "Oh, let's get an Atari." My friend an Atari, but I think Nintendo had already launched.
So this was already 1980, 85 then, right?
Probably, yeah.
God damn.
And then, like, right after that, like, people like at school are talking about Nintendo. If I would have went into like a
Toys R Us.
I would have walked into a different vendor or something, and he would have had a Nintendo. I probably would have picked that up, and that probably would have changed the whole course of what systems I would have bought.
Yeah, I assumed you got this Master System because you just like the Sega arcade games.
Yeah, I did, because that's what I thought I was gonna get when I took it home.
Were you disappointed each and every time?
Yeah, I always knew they looked like the arcade. You have to use your imagination. That's what I like the games like that were not in the arcade, like Govelia's,
Fantasy Star.
Fantasy Star didn't know anything about it. They showed it to me. I always thought like I had the inferior system because
I didn't have the
I
games.
didn't have the games, but when I saw Fantasy Star, I'm like, oh, they're pretty good.
Psycho Fox. Remember?
I don't even remember, dude. It was just sprites.
Yeah. They
They're just flat sprites that face you wherever you are.
pretty much like Doom, like Doom on the Super Nintendo. But what they do is they put a polygonal, like, it's a polygon, but it has a polygonal hitbox, but they just don't put anything on. They don't put any textures on the polygon. Instead, they just put the 2D sprite. Damn. I gotta somehow get that thing. What I don't like about this game is that the camera always moves by itself. Like,
What game was I playing recently? Oh yeah, Kingdom Under Fire. Man, I love that game, but the fucking camera sucks. And they kind of fixed it, and so I remember I liked Kingdom Under Fire. And then they came out with Kingdom Under Fire Heroes, and I liked it more, but I forgot why until I got recently I started playing it, and I was like, why do I like this more? I forgot. And then I was like, oh yeah. So before you had to navigate through like in the first Kingdom Under Fire, you had to navigate by looking at the 3D world around you, and the camera sucks. It's very difficult to navigate and to like fight your enemies and all that. So in Kingdom of the Fire Heroes, you can switch to the map version, like the top down, and really that's all you need to navigate the whole map. You don't even need to look at the 3D.
They released a part 2, right?
Yeah, that's Heroes.
Oh,
And then there was like one that was kind of stupid, like a 2D version, I think. And then they released a Kingdom of Fire 2. You're right. It was like the true sequel. But then it was like a online, like, what is that? What do you call those? Fucking MMO or whatever. Yeah, I don't like it. I don't even get it.
those guys ended up making like another game, like N9 or something like that.
Yeah, I think so. But yeah, those are kind of the last of games geared towards guys. Like all the elves are in thongs. The women, like all of they're like models, and like the dudes are these these buff hero-looking guys, and all the women are in skimpy dresses. And now they're all covered up, and
No one really likes that.
Well,
I don't know, some of that they
some people trick themselves into somebody. I think we're playing. Oh yeah, it was Dead or Alive. So the newest, what is that? Dead or Alive 6? Yeah, they took all that stuff out,
Oh yeah,
and the jiggling and all that.
it didn't sell well.
Yeah, and they're like, oh, like, so they were blaming this person was blaming that because it didn't have that, people didn't buy it. I'm like, well, not duh. And it was like, yeah, that's dumb. Like, why would you want that? You just want to look at the chicks all day. I'm like, yeah, dude. I'm like,
You're a guy. Come on.
I'm like, those games are made for guys. Yeah, there's girls that play them, but it's aimed at guys. And he's like, well, that's dumb. I'm like, well, that's your proof of it is right there. Like, nobody bought it.
Yeah, they brought out a I guess an updated one.
I don't know.
It's called Last Round. Oh, come on.
I also noticed they did that with Mortal Kombat. They covered up all the women characters, and I guess it's more realistic. But
Mortal Kombat was never about being realistic. It's people ripping each other's heads off and throwing fireballs.
yeah, but I was like, yeah, then if you want to make it realistic, then just I don't know, do it like Virtual Fighter. Well, it's probably like the most realistic of the fighting games, right?
Yeah, they what was it? One of the producers, he said like it was the Tekken guy. I believe he asked one of the Sega producers, why aren't you guys making a new Virtual Fighter? And he straight up said like we have to find something to make the fighting more realistic, right? To make the fighting just that much more I guess more believable. And just barely they're coming out with 6 sometime this year. Like there were I think there were 4 Tekkens since the last Virtua Fighter. Okay, let me see. How am I supposed to get that? No. Guess. You know what? Maybe I could come in at it from an angle. If any game needed a second analog stick, was this. Well, let's see. Oh, Jesus. They do not make it easy.
What is the goal here? Collect those stars?
Yeah, you collect those stars and it allows you to
go to the next level?
Yeah. Like you open these doors with the stars. Like these right here. And then the more you open, you can start getting into like boss fights and open even more levels, and then the main idea is just to get as many stars possible so you could
Is it the last game that Nintendo was like an innovator, or that was like Zelda? Not much, because they were like the first ones to bring out like the analog stick, right? Nobody had that.
If you want to, you could say Atari 5200 if you want to stretch it, but
they had an analog stick, like
yeah, it was a dial.
But I was thinking like a stick, like a controller, like
yeah,
how you moving them around like that.
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, okay.
It was the first to have an analog stick.
My friend had a 7800.
Yeah, that was the one that had the like realistic pole position or something, right? Or the arcade record pole position.
I think so. I always knew, like, you can tell. I can always tell. Well, if you couldn't tell, I don't know how retarded you were, but that you were not getting the arcade. It was never the arcade. Like it was always like how close can we get to the arcade? And then like I think on the Genesis it was Strider. Like
That got close, but
yeah, it got close, and then but then like you would see like the super graphics version, and then like oh like that one kind of looks more like the arcade, and then there'll be like other versions where so like the monkey, the robotic monkey or the robotic King Kong.
had more joints.
Yeah, like he moved more, and then like he kind of like beat his chest, but like on the Genesis, it looked like he was just shifting like a gear in the car or something. But he didn't care because like, oh, this is pretty close to the arcade. It was very. I don't even think of any other game that had that was close to the arcade.
Well, to be fair, the Super Graphics came out like 2 years after. After the Genesis.
Yeah. But it was like rare. Like if you got arcade perfect, oh, not even perfect, close was rare. Let me see, Super Nintendo. What was Super Goes and Goes probably, but then you have to deal with like the slowdown.
Final Fight looked pretty good.
Oh yeah, Final Fight was on, but it was only like one player.
Yeah, and I think there was only like maybe 3 enemies at a time.
Yeah, and then like I remember Street Fighter came out and everybody was like, "Oh, how close is it?" And I can tell right away, this is not the arcade.
Oh no!
But you know, that's all you had. Like, where are you gonna, what else are you gonna play?
Well, no one had like what 10 grand to buy.
And it wasn't until the Dreamcast came out that arcade, started coming out. Like, oh no, well, I don't know.
Well, I don't know.
What about that? What is that? The Night Stalkers, Dark Stalkers?
Yeah, no.
Wasn't that close to the arcade on the Saturn?
I believe so.
So it was rare, but but it wasn't until like the Dreamcast we started getting more like arcade, and then Xbox and all the other ones came out after that, and like now.
Yeah. Well, I think at that point, technology just like buying graphics chips and RAM wasn't that expensive anymore. It just you could feasibly put 32 megabytes in a console and not have the price go up astronomically.
Well, Japan never had competition. It was always amongst themselves. And it wasn't until Bill Gates supposedly felt threatened by the PlayStation that he came out with the Xbox, and then I think he did a speech that made a lot of sense to me. He's like, we have all the programmers, we have all like the technology, we just need to use it. He kind of basically said that. This is all of the best programmers are here in the States, and all the best technology is here in the States. I don't see why we can't use it for games, and like so that's why he like launched one of the reasons why he launched the Xbox, and then he felt threatened by the Sony wanted to get into the PC business and use like their own operating software, and like he wasn't like about to let them take a piece of Windows. Supposedly, I don't know. It's probably on Wikipedia somewhere.
Yeah, well, what I felt what the Xbox did is they definitely changed the game, especially like how a console is made, like with a hard drive and fast internet.
Oh yeah, it had internet too. I forgot about that. There's something to the Dreamcast, but I don't know how good that was.
Well, the Dreamcast had a 50.
Broadband?
Yeah, I had a 56K modem.
Okay.
In the box. I think I have to go up here. Come on. Let's go fired. Damn.
But I'm kind of glad that they came out with a PlayStation. That forced everybody to try harder. Because it was always between Nintendo and Sega. Really between Nintendo and Nintendo because they weren't really being fair in the States what they released. They allowed everybody else to release.
Yeah, they got in trouble with the FTC, I think, no?
Yeah, I guess. Found out later, but when Sony came out, then everybody was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
oh, damn it. Yeah, I hear Sega Lord X talk about a lot about those days. That there was like no way Sega could have. What was that? Like there was no way Sega would be able to compete with Sony just because of how much money they had. And how, yeah, you're right, they made it much more favorable to developers by giving them like a cheaper licensing fee and stuff like that.
yeah.
Oh, damn. Oh, come on. Can't even trying to get up there.
But now I don't even know where video games are. Like they're starting to. I guess they ran out of ideas, so like we're rehashing a bunch of old stuff. I think like the last game that really interested me was Elden Ring. That's basically it.
Well,
Everything else is just a rehash, like
What?
or a remake.
well, I think Nintendo definitely innovated with Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Well, I really don't know how to get back up there. Something I'm missing.
that's what you leaving.
At 9. I definitely can't get. Wait, maybe. Oh, so that's how it's done. Okay. All right. Okay, there you go. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh my god. That sucks so bad, guys. Okay, one. There we go. Oh! Oh no, man. Come. See, when a camera angle like shifts around like that, I'm blaming the camera angle, right? Have to keep walking. All right. No, don't. Okay, come on, just stay to the side, stay to the side. Okay, now what does this thing say? Okay. I don't know why they did that, but they did, so... I have no choice but to still do. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, okay, there we go. Come on, up. Oh, come on, get up there. Oh no! Okay. Alright, this is where I'm going to save it, guys. I'm going to end it here. Whew. Those were some tough levels, I'm not going to lie. Get that over here. I can't. Wow. That was my brother, by the way. I cannot believe how difficult this game could be sometimes. It really is one of those games that increases that you just have to know. It feels a little slippery. It really does. But so is Alex Kidd in Miracle World, so yeah. But I am having fun. This ain't a bad game. And although it's not the most perfect game, it is definitely a contender for, like, I guess one of the best platforming games on ever, but I guess that's giving it too much. I would have really loved to know what my old elementary school buddy would have said. Anyway, guys, peace out. This was a tough one. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of tough, but hopefully I'll get all the stars with no problem, and then just and then just, you know, maybe make a review of this. I don't think it's that bad of a game. Anyway, guys, peace out. Take care. Let me turn. Oh, and yeah, see you later, guys.